rather, where is it?
Alright, so Alex, what exactly is an Itetage?
An Itetage, this word here for those of you viewing at home, an Itetage is a word invented by the frontiersmen in the heart of Montana. Those people there in their communities would tell completely random tales with no seemingly coherent plot or no complete no sense between the characters, and but in spite of having a completely random tale, these storytellers in Montana would craft a very pungent moral at the end of the story. So, because it took great skill and to craft an Itetage, they gave it its own word. I'm going to attempt to tell you an Itetage here today. Once there was a little eggplant named Benny. He was a fun little eggplant. He loved to run and play and jump in the eggplant pool of awesome. But one day, Benny found himself not content with the eggplant pool of awesome and his family that he knew so well. So he went out on an adventure. He started walking, and 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 walking, until he found a group of carrots. These carrots, now they seemed to be pretty cool, but they were really a carrot biker gang, where they roamed the countryside and did misdeeds to the people they met. These carrots were the scourge of the land, and the eggplant Benny, he had found himself in their midst. Now the eggplant Benny, he had always been a good little eggplant. He didn't really break the rules, he wasn't very much of a rebel. When he found these carrots, he was immediately perplexed by the fact that they could just do such wrong things with no regard for what social conduct or morality told. So these carrots, he joined their biker gang of carrots. There was 5 carrots and an eggplant in this biker gang. They went around the countryside doing horrible things to the people, like burping and farting and things. One day, their burping and farting came back to haunt them, though, as they found a giant palm tree somehow in the middle of Montana. They didn't know how it got there, but that's the point of an Itetage, my friends. There was a giant palm tree in the middle of Montana, and they found it, and started playing around it, and just having a good old time farting and burping. But then they noticed something strange. Every time they made a rude bodily noise, the palm tree grew bigger, and bigger, and bigger, until it began to haunt them in their dreams. Then one day, so they stopped farting. They were scared. They didn't know what to do about this palm tree, but they found that they couldn't leave the palm tree's presence because they were so perplexed by its magnitude now that it was so massive. Then one day, one of the carrots let out a fart. The palm tree exploded into a giant array of purple and red and green jellies, which were delicious to the taste, but completely scary to these carrots who had never seen a palm tree explode into jelly before. So, after eating the jelly, the carrots found themselves very, very sick. But Benny, his unique eggplant physiology, did not allow him to be sick. He was immune to the effects of this palm tree jelly that exploded because of bodily noises. So, the carrots got mad at him. They were angry at him. They thought they had sabotaged their mission. So they deserted him and left him in the heart of Montana with a giant exploded palm tree and a lot of jelly on his hands. The moral of the story, my viewers, is that no matter how boring your life is, with only the eggplant pool of awesome and your family to keep you company, it's still better than a murderous, farting, burping, traveling biker gang of carrots.